Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Amber. So glad you've joined me today. Welcome to all my new subscribers. So glad you've joined me. So today is Weight Watchers Weigh-In Wednesday. So what does that mean for me? Did I have a loss, a gain, or did I maintain? That is the question. Well, I can tell you how my overall week went. Say that fast 3 times. My overall week was great in terms of staying with the plan, getting out there walking. I was doing everything that I know to do. We did eat out once at a buffet, and of course I allowed myself to have some treats, but I documented and counted all my points, all that good stuff. So that combined with the exercise, I feel good about. So what did the scale say at Weight Watchers today? Well, it says I'm up 0.2 pounds, whatever that is. Not worried about that. You know, it's negligible. 0.2, what is that? You know, not worried about it. So what am I going to do moving forward? The same. The same. Consistency is the key to this weight loss game, as it were. So, yep, just continuing, walking the straight and narrow, doing what I know to do, and continuing to set out my workout clothes the night before, and just getting out there and doing what I know to do. Writing in my gratitude journal, writing in my weight loss journal the things that I've learned, my challenges, my victories. And I think I'm going to get out my measuring tape maybe today, just so I can measure my progress and not rely solely on the numbers on the scale, because they are often just misleading. So I know I'm making progress. I know my clothes are fitting more loose. So that is what is important. And also just reaffirming all of the good habits, the healthy habits that I have implemented up until this point at 61 pounds now lost. So I want to talk about the circular that we talked about in the meeting. So let me put my glasses on. So it's talking about setting yourself up for success, and it's talking about a few habits that we can do to help ourselves. One is setting out fruit, so you can have healthy snacks, and that's always a good thing. Right now I have bananas and some mandarin oranges on the counter, which the oranges are really good. And you would think that living in Florida like we do, we would have Florida oranges. No, our oranges are from California, but they're good. And then the other thing is to bring snacks, and I often do this. If I'm going to be out for a while, I will pack snacks in my insulated little lunch bag and, you know, set myself up for success that way. So I won't wind up starving, and then you just want to grab whatever's convenient. Number 3 is to simplify your morning. It says not an early riser. Arrange your breakfast ingredients at the front of your fridge and leave out your cooking tools. That's certainly one way to do it. Or you could do like what I often do is boil your eggs in the Instant Pot and have a bunch of those ready to go at the beginning of the week. And so then we always have plenty for my husband and myself, because he's on Weight Watchers as well, which incidentally, he informed me this morning that he's down 5 pounds. I said, of course you are. You're a man. You think about losing weight and you lost 5 pounds. I said, do you know the last time I lost 5 pounds? Yeah, me either. He said, Amber, you've lost 61 pounds, all right? I'm like, yeah, I know. You're right. But still, it's frustrating. No, but I'm glad for him. It's very good. He's trying. And he's doing it, actually. All right, number 4, start writing. Leave a notebook and a pen on your nightstand so you can write down 3 things that you're thankful for every day. Anything from finishing a chapter of a book to catching up with a friend. And this is exactly what I was talking about yesterday in my Weight Loss 102 video, and I talk about this all the time. Establishing a gratitude journal, it definitely increases our happiness and helps us along the way, helps us to focus on all the positive, all the good things in our lives, because we are all blessed, more blessed than we know. All right, number 5, get sneaky. Want to nosh less on certain special treats? Stash them in cabinets you don't usually open or that can't be easily reached, and keep your go-to snacks at eye level. You know, in my house, we have my father who is getting ready to have a birthday. He's getting ready to turn 83. But we have a pull-out drawer in our pantry that is his drawer, because obviously he does not do Weight Watchers. Although I will say that we have some members in our class that are 80 plus, and I applaud them. I think that's fantastic. Never give up on your health and wellness goals. But at any rate, we have people in my household who are not on Weight Watchers. We have my 20-year-old son, who is obviously not on Weight Watchers. He's 6'2" and he does his own thing. So we have what I call contraband in our house. How do I deal with that? That's kind of partially what we talked about in the meeting today. Obviously, I have food in my fridge, in my freezer, my pantry that is not Weight Watcher friendly. I try to limit that, but you know, my dad, he likes his chips and queso, and formerly I did too. Actually, now that I don't have a gallbladder, I don't do chips anyway, but I like queso. Yeah. The problem is it likes me too. But, and then I buy him cookies, and my son loves cookies, you know, and so we have all these snacks, but I know I've already established in my mind that those are not for me. That's not my drawer in the pantry. So I plan ahead, and I stock the snacks that will get me to where I want to go. I like the Zesty Ranch, the veggie straws, and the Triscuit Thin Crisp crackers. So if I want something crunchy, those are usually my go-to snacks. Of course, I'm always stocking up on fresh fruit. I am really liking the blueberry applesauce, no sugar added, which are 0 points. So I love those. And then I do buy the regular flavor, just regular apple, no sugar added applesauce. So those are good. And then boiled eggs, those can be a really nice snack also in the afternoon. You want to keep up with your protein. That is key. So probably if I were to think back on this last week, probably I was on the lower end of getting how much the necessary protein. So I will definitely be focusing more on that in the coming week and continuing with my walking. But you know what, overall, I'm pretty happy. You know, there will be ups, there will be downs. It's not like I'm up 5 pounds. I know that in my heart of hearts, I'm working the plan. I'm doing everything that Amber can do. And so that is enough. That's enough. So, yep, looking forward to the coming week. And we will do our meal planning on the weekend for the coming week, like I always do. Last night, let's see, what did we have? Oh, I made a vegetable soup. Hubby had leftovers. I did egg roll in a bowl, which I do have a video under recipes on here if you want to check that out. And then there's also a playlist that says what's for dinner. It may also be there. So the other night I made chicken adobo in the Instant Pot, which I will do a video on soon. It was super easy and very good. Actually, I do plan to make that again probably next week, because I bought some peppercorns to go in that, and it was really good, really good. But yep, planning is the key to success. You know, our life is a sum total of our choices, and it's all about our daily choices. So, you know, are our daily choices taking us to the future that we want? That is something that we have to constantly reevaluate and prioritize those things, those decisions, even the small decisions, and ask ourselves, is this helping me to get to where I want to go? It's either helping me to get to where I want to go, or it's hindering me. So reevaluate some of the choices of our time, reevaluate things that we have in our everyday diet. It's either getting me closer or further away from my goal. So ask yourself that question. Sometimes I have to do that too. If, I might say, oh, I really want that, whatever sweets or whatever it is. But then I ask myself, is that going to get you to where you want to go? And oftentimes I will say, no, it's not worth it. Or I work it into my points. I plan for it. And then I know what I have to eat the rest of the day or the rest of the week to make a recovery from that. So it's all about choices, right? So I hope you guys are doing well. Comment below. Let me know how you're doing in your health and wellness journey, because at the end of the day, it's about more than that number on the scale. The scale doesn't need to be our enemy. It's all about health and wellness and how you're doing, how you're feeling, and chasing after your goals every day. Let me know how you're doing, and I will talk to you soon. God bless.